My name is Andrew, and if you're hearing my voice right now, know that I'm still not sure whether it's really me speaking or something that came back instead of me. When I bought this house on the outskirts of town, I thought I'd just been lucky. The price was low, the documents clean, and the realtor said the previous owner had simply moved away. Nothing strange, nothing supernatural. But luck, real luck, is never free. The house felt cozy at first. Old wooden floors, that faint smell of damp stone, a quiet neighborhood. Everything seemed normal, except for one thing. The basement. A narrow wooden door, sealed with a rusted hook. The kind of door that makes you feel like the wood itself is whispering, "Don't open me." But of course, I opened it. The stairs led down into a darkness so thick it felt alive. My flashlight flickered as I stepped onto the cold concrete floor. There was nothing down there, just empty shelves, old cobwebs, a rusty can, and a box in the far corner. Inside was a book. It was too old, even for this place. A cracked leather cover, yellowed pages that smelled strangely sweet, almost metallic. On the front, a carved symbol, scratches forming a circle, and inside it, an eye, deep, empty. I shouldn't have taken it, but I did. The first night I heard it, a sound I couldn't explain. It was like someone slowly dragging a fingernail along the inside of my bedroom wall. Slowly, deliberately, scraping. I told myself it was rodents, until I realized the sound was coming from inside my closet, right where I had put the book. Sometimes the book seemed to breathe, not loudly, but just enough for the air around it to tremble. And when I got too close, the pages would shift slightly, as if inviting me to look inside. I tried to ignore it, but on the fourth night, it spoke, not with words, not with a voice. The pages began to turn on their own, faster and faster, until they stopped at a page I'd swear wasn't there before. I remember the message perfectly. There are no doors between the world and the shadow, only readers. My lamp flickered, the room darkened, unnaturally dark, and then, right beside my bed, I heard a long, rasping exhale. I opened my eyes and saw a silhouette, tall, thin, wrongly shaped. It stood by the wall, listening. I hadn't called it, I hadn't moved, but it watched me, watched with no eyes, no face. And still, I felt its stare press into me like cold iron. The book closed softly, as if saying, "It's begun." I don't remember falling. It happened too fast. The book opened wide, as if hit by a sudden wind, and the room around me dissolved. The ceiling, the walls, the floor, all swallowed into shifting black. I fell for a long time. Longer than any dream would allow. When I landed, the ground was cold, and the sky wasn't a sky at all. This was the astral, but not the beautiful, mystical realm people write books about. This place was dead, silent, an endless gray plain stretching farther than the mind could hold. Shadows crawled across the ground in packs, like hunting animals, and somewhere, everywhere, I heard voices echoing underwater, twisting, calling my name. I searched for a way back, and then I saw it, a small tear in the air, like a crack in glass. Through it, I saw my basement, my body lying on the floor, the book on my chest. I reached toward the tear, but behind me, a voice whispered, "Andrew." I turned, and my heart stopped. It was Lena, my girlfriend, dead for 2 years. Same clothes, same hair. But her skin was too pale, too cold, and her eyes were completely empty. Her smile didn't belong to her. "You missed me, didn't you?" she said. Her voice was hers, but warped, broken. I stepped back. She stepped forward. Each of her footprints left a black burn in the ground. "You left me there," she said. "So now, you stay here." Then the others came, shadows rising from the ground like smoke, twisted, long-armed, faces like human features crushed into the wrong places, eyes looking in every direction, mouths torn open too wide. They walked slowly, patiently, like they were savoring my fear. I ran. Time doesn't exist there. I hid in ruins made of nothing, in rooms without ceilings, behind stones that whispered the voices of the dead. I saw my relatives, every person I'd ever lost, but none of them were truly themselves. Every one of them twisted into something horrific when I got too close. The astral isn't a realm, it's a predator, and the book is its mouth. But I didn't stop searching for a way out, and eventually, I found it. Not a door, not a crack, but my own body. There I was, lying on the basement floor, unmoving, eyes shut, mouth slightly open, the book pulsing on my chest like a living thing. But as I reached for myself, I saw someone else standing over my body. The silhouette, the tall black figure. It leaned toward me, or rather, toward my body, and I understood. It wasn't after me. It wanted my body. A vessel. A way out. I charged at it. It felt like hitting freezing smoke. It didn't even flinch. Instead, it slowly turned its head, and I saw its face for the first time. It was my face. A warped, stretched, distorted version of me, like clay sculpted by a blind hand. It smiled. I screamed and dove straight into my own body. When I opened my eyes, the basement was still. The book lay closed beside me. The air was cold. I thought it was over, until I noticed something in the reflection of an old metal panel on the wall. I stood completely still, but the reflection tilted its head slightly and smiled. I don't know if I truly returned. I don't know what's living inside me now. The book is gone, and sometimes the house breathes. If you ever feel something standing behind you, don't turn around, because if it's me, I want to see your eyes